Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down and inches. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. And the tailback's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just ran away from the defense. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Close to the tight end. He's got his man wide open. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Fleming. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Aller. He's going to take another shot right here. Back to the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. But right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping Stepping back, it's Ayamaleva. Pressure is coming. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you slow the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The ball's come to the line to run the hurry up. And now they'll just clock it.
It's second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's complete downfield. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Sampson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Aller. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made, room to run here. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And Indy Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Sampson.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Allen. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
There's the handoff. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Dropping back, it's Aller. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive.
And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now to try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. He's running out of time here. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on 4th down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Sampson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here.